Welcome, Creepies, to the Crypt. For those of you just stumbling into the mortuary, I am Reanimate Her. And for those of you who already know me, thank you so very much for returning to your familiar haunt. Welcome to New Nightmares, where I have tombs of information for you. And we're going to start off with our movie section. Now, there is a new thriller coming to town, and production will be in 2021. It is called The Salamander Lives Twice. It'll be starring Adrian Brody from Predator and Vera Farmiga from The Conjuring. And it is coming from the director of Come to Daddy, Toby Harvard. Yeah. Now, Toby Harvard wrote the screenplay from a story by Timpson and Harvard themselves. It's about an injured man, played by Brody, with an impenetrable briefcase and has no memory of who he is and washes up on a remote island. There, he is found by a woman and her daughter, and the daughter is played by Vera, the last remaining members of a once prosperous dynasty. Sounds very interesting. I know I'm interested to see this. Once we have more information on the film and when it does go into production, there will be a trailer, and you will be the first to know and see that trailer right here on New Nightmares. So make sure you come back. Make sure you come back. Now let's stumble upon our next horror film that is going to be coming to us. And it is coming from Iceland. Yes, it is. The movie is called Thirst, an insanely NSFW red band trailer for Icelandic gay vampire movie. Very interesting. And we've got the trailer for you right here. Now, unfortunately, with the copyright on YouTube, I am unable to have the volume in this film, in this trailer for you. So we are going to mute it, and we're going to show you the trailer, and I'm going to talk to you about it. Yeah. So here we go. Icelandic adrenaline-pumping vampire epic Thirst premieres on DVD and digital December 1st in North America. Bloody Disgusting learned that this takes place in a small town where evil is lurking around and strange crimes and brutality frequently occur. Yes. Thirst follows a Hulda, a woman who is suspected of being responsible for the death of her brother and is being investigated by police. After being released from custody due to insufficient evidence, she has nowhere to turn. Oh. Was that a penis? That surely looked like one. Ooh. Ooh. Oh my God. Oh my God. It's got everything I need to see this. It's got blood, guts, and gore. Holy. I am so interested. So interested. December 1st, guys. December 1st. If you are as interested as I am in this film. Looks like it has a little bit of comedy as well. Oh my. Oh my. That is called Thirst. Thirst will be on DVD. On DVD and more. Coming December 1st. You're seeing that trailer right here. Let me know what you think about it down below in the comments. I can't stop smiling. No, I can't. Now, we're going to go into an exclusive Dark Figures clip that begs to leave. Yes, set for VOD platforms November, meaning today, November 10th. In the film, 5 friends accidentally awaken an ancient evil. Yeah, it does. Now, we are going to go and take a look at that trailer. The film is called Dark Figures, and we are going to go and check it out. Oh, yes, we are. Again, another film that I am unable to have the volume in, but I will go over it and talk to you about what's happening in this trailer. All right. Now, in Dark Figures, a group of friends actually accidentally awaken an ancient evil while they're hiking through Arizona. They must fight to survive both a demonic spirit and a small tribe who worships it. This film stars Kelly McCart, Shelby Lynn, Dan Newfer, and Ben Scatone. Let's see. We've got blood. It's like a found footage film, it looks like. This will be released today on VOD on all platforms. I will definitely check it out. I'm interested in all of the new films and VODs, independent films that come out. If you know me, you know I'm a big supporter of that. I really wish we could turn on the volume. I do. There's blood. What I see so far kind of reminds me of like Ruins or The Descent. I enjoy those films. I enjoy films like that. This looks like it's going to be interesting. I'm going to see if I can find this on Shudder. If not, majority of these films are shown for rent or purchase on YouTube or any VOD platform that you use. If you do see this, I would love to hear your opinion or your review. Yeah, I would. I enjoy listening and reading other people's reviews on films, and I watch and then I compare our notes. And I think it's a great way to understand what everyone else's viewpoint is like. And yeah, that is Dark Figures. Yeah, well, a little lacking on the action in that trailer, but still looks decent. Not as much action as we just seen in the movie called Thirst trailer. Now, we're gonna tell you something about Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark 2. Yes, there is. Director Andre updates us on Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark number 2. He states, we have a great new story to tell you. I am a huge fan of Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. I saw the first film. I thought it was awesome. I enjoyed it. Obviously it's not meant to be super scary and horrific for adults. I thought it was a great film, and it's also going to be a great starter film for those that are just getting into horror. I believe so very much. Paramount and Entertainment One are teaming up to tell another round of scary stories. We learned earlier this year with a sequel to last year's Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark is on the way. Yeah, number 2. Director Andre, he also directed The Autopsy of Jane Doe, is returning to direct the follow-up film with Dan Hagman and Kevin Hagman also returning to write the script. Guillermo del Toro is once again also involved, reportedly with a story by credit. Very interesting, very exciting. If you've seen this film, let me know. Let me know what you think. I'm excited for number 2 to come. And now for you cannibal fans. Oh yes, do I have something for you. Now, I'm not really huge on reboots, reimaginings, but one of my favorite cannibal films, Wrong Turn, is getting a reboot. I'm not fully impressed with it, but I cannot make judgment as of yet since I have not seen anything on it. So Wrong Turn Reboot inches closer to release with an official R rating for strong, bloody violence. Now, you know me, I love a strong, bloody violence rating. I love blood, guts, and ass in a horror film. For me, it's what makes it. Now, we've known for a while now that a new installment in the long-running Wrong Turn franchise is headed our way from director Mike P. Nelson, who also did The Domestics, with filming wrapping up last year. Yep, it filmed last year. Now, last we heard, the movie's title was set to be Wrong Turn, The Foundation. But it's interesting to note that the official MPA classification lists it simply as Wrong Turn. And as we are fully expected, the MPA has slapped the film with an R rating. Now, the new take on this long-running franchise will bring a group of unlucky friends to Harper's Ferry in West Virginia to spend a couple of days hiking in the Appalachian Trail. In this one, they are confronted by the Foundation, a community of people who have lived in the mountains since before the Civil War. No, and they don't take it too well that strangers are in their area. I'm excited and I'm not excited. I will go into this film with no expectations whatsoever. I enjoy cannibal films. They're one of my favorite genres, one of my favorite films. This here, Wrong Turn, was a great, great film. The franchise, it's okay, but the first film was really awesome, and I really enjoyed it. I am very interested to see what this reboot brings us. Yeah. Let me know how you feel about that. Now we're going to stumble on over to our television series, and we only have one for you today so far. And Death in Paradise, that is the name of the film. Death in Paradise producer Red Planet Pictures is doing an adaptation of Louise Candledish's Sunday Time best-selling real estate book, Our House. And it has been picked up by a British broadcaster, ITV. Yeah, ITV. Yeah. So the story of Our House, which is this title movie, Our House tells the story of Fi Lawson, who arrives home one day to find a family of strangers moving into her house, and her husband, Bram, has disappeared. That's kind of crazy. People are moving into your home and your husband is gone. I'd be like, what the fuck as well. As the nightmare takes grip on both Bram and Fi, they try to make sense of the events that led to a devastating crime and how they each are going to survive the chilling truth. Interesting. The story is said to have several shocking twists and turns, as well as a jaw-dropping shocker of an ending. I love twists and turns, and I love it when I can't predict the ending of a film. So I enjoy things like that. ITV has commissioned a 4-part series, which will be penned by EastEnders writer Simon Ashdown. The show is slated to shoot during the summer of next year, and we'll be watching for casting as it comes in. As of right now, we're not sure who is going to be casted for this television series, but if you stay tuned to New Nightmares, we will get that information for you here, as well with a trailer. So put a pin in that. Now I'm going to get to the November lineups. The November lineups is everything from television shows, toys, and much more. So this November, out right now, out that you can watch it currently, The Devil Punisher on Netflix. Mother, Possessor by Brandon Cronenberg is on VOD everywhere. Blind, Paranormal, which is a new television series from Egypt about the paranormal on Netflix. Also Triggered on VOD, and The DARQ and the Wicked. Now, in a couple of days, on November 12th, you'll be able to check out Lingering on Shudder. Freak with Vince Vaughn arrives on VOD November 13th. Murder on Middle Beach, HBO, November 15th. The new Mutants Blu-ray, November 17th. A Leap of Faith, William Friedkin on The Exorcist. You know I'm watching this. Dillinger, I'm looking at you, dude. I'm looking at you. William Friedkin on The Exorcist, November 19th on Shudder. Yes, Shudder. If you don't have Shudder, you are truly missing out on a great streaming service. I am in no way affiliated. Do I get a kickback or anything from Shudder? I am just a fan of Shudder. Great. Links again down below if you're interested. Now on Hulu, November 20th, Run is released. As well as Alien Christmas on Netflix. And I am so stoked and excited to tell you guys about this one. You guys remember BJ that we had a few months back on Coffee Chat of Horrors interview? She is a horror writer, author, for hire writer, and director and producer. Yeah, and we spoke about her movie Deathcember, which is a horror anthology for Christmas. I'm super friggin' excited for this because I have been wanting to see this ever since and before I had BJ on the show. If you want to check out our interview with BJ, down below in the links and in the card right here, you'll be able to check it out. She's amazing. She is amazing. Now, enough gushing there. The Flight Attendant is being released November 26th on HBO Max. And The Uncanny Counter, November 28th. So that is your November lineup. What you can expect for this November and what you can watch right now. Now for all of my gaming ghouls. Oh yes, my gaming ghouls. We have some awesome news for you. Ghostbusters, who are you gonna call? Ghostbusters! Okay, enough of that shit. Anyways, the video game is being remastered and arrives on Steam November 17th. While there is little doubt that many of you snagged Ghostbusters, the video game remastered from the Epic Game Store a few weeks back, it's understandable that some of you still want to have the game on Steam for various reasons. I am not a huge Epic Store person. I don't really care for their launcher, but some of you do. Now, for those of you that don't, you'll be able to catch it on Steam. Not to worry, as Ghostbusters exclusivity with Epic Game Store is coming to an end. Yes, it is coming to an end. It'll be very shortly, and you'll be able to get this on Steam. I will pick it up on Steam. The remastered version, which replaces the original version, was delisted from Steam back in 2017, and it will arrive on Steam on November 17th. There is no indication that the game's multiplayer component will be crossplay compatible across Steam and the Epic Game Store, but it's a small price to pay for some to finally be busting ghosts on Steam. Ghostbusters, the video game remastered, will also be available for PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and Nintendo Switch. Speaking about ghosts and busting, the game Phasmophobia. Have you heard it? I'm sure you have. And the success of Phasmophobia. Now, the success of Phasmophobia prompts developer to change plans for early access. Yeah, so if you were sleeping on Kinetic Games' cooperative ghost hunting game, you weren't alone. The game has become an overnight success for the developer, so much that they have reconsidered their original plans for game's future and early access. Now, IGN reached out to Kinetic Games and its sole developer, DK Snyder, regarding Phasmophobia, which will now have its plans changed to remain in early access longer than was originally planned. I was originally planning the early access to be short, explains D. Snyder. Where I just added a few more maps, ghost types, and equipment. However, due to the game's popularity, everyone's expectations are increased, so I am going to have to reconsider my plans for the game's structure and future. While D. Snyder didn't elaborate on what those plans would be, the developer is looking to focus more on tweaking existing features at the moment rather than adding new ones. Thank you. Game developers. We enjoy your games, but we dislike when they break, and we understand when they're in early access that they may break, and that's okay. But when you are focused on other things and not fixing the issue at hand, we lose interest. So thank you so very much, Kinetic Games and D. Snyder, for doing this. Thank you for taking the focus on fixing things and creating things instead of just letting things go. There's another game out there, Dead by Daylight, that needs to be fixed and things need to be focused upon. But we got a new killer for that as well. Anyways, let's get back at quote here. At the moment, my only focus is getting the major bugs fixed before I begin work on new content. These bug fixes would usually be sent out when they are ready But due to me having to update a lot of the game's code, a lot of new systems need testing. So the next update will be big stability and bug fix update. Hats off to you, my friend. Hats off to you. Thank you so very much. I know myself and many of the Horde members love this game tremendously. We love it and we enjoy it. So thank you for taking care of the bugs and the issues that this game has before full release. We do appreciate it. Trust me, I'm not just speaking for myself. I'm speaking for many. We appreciate it. Now, let's get on to our next game. Some of you have been waiting for this. Demon Souls Remake. And we have the trailer for you here. So we're going to go watch the Demon Soul Remake. It's an offline experience detailed in the latest State of Play video. So we are able to have sound on this here. And that's what we're going to do.
Hello, I'm Gavin Moore, Creative Director for Demon Souls. This is a remake of monumental scope and ambition, transforming a beloved PlayStation classic into a stunning showcase for the PlayStation 5. In every respect, Demon Souls looks, sounds, and feels right at home in this next generation of gaming. We're all massive fans of the original game, and we wanted to bring everything we possibly could up to a level that modern gamers expect. And that includes the power and variety at your control in the character creator. From facial customization to hair types, there are many thousands more permutations for you to explore, empowering you to make an avatar you can relate to, whoever that might be.
That's interesting. I like that.
Demon Souls is anchored by a hub, the Nexus. The Nexus is how you'll get to the game's 5 archstones, each of which leads to a different land in Boletaria. There are also many NPCs here who are a key part of the storytelling experience. We were lucky enough to bring back many of the original cast to take on their iconic roles.
That's awesome.
Now let's enter the first archstone, the Archstone of the Small King, and start our journey at the gates of Boletaria.
That's cool. Dragons! That looks mighty awesome. Now, according to this, the wait is finally over, and Sony finally drops the PlayStation 5 on November 12th. It'll also be relief for those looking to get their hands on Blue Point's Demon Souls Remake, which PlayStation Blog just had to drop one more goodie for during Sony's State of Play presentation. The presentation is a 12-minute exploration of the game's world narrated by Sony Interactive Entertainment. You can find that link down below so you can watch the whole 12-minute video. Worldwide Studios creator-director Gavin Moore. The video highlights the offline experience for the game, with Sony wanting players to experience the multiplayer features for themselves upon the game's launch. Now, Demon Souls is due out for PlayStation 5 on November 12th in the United States, Japan, Canada, Mexico, Australia, New Zealand, and South Korea, and November 19th in the rest of the world. Yeah, hey? I do have some sad news for those of you that were waiting for the game called The Medium. The Medium has been delayed to January of 2021. Oh yeah, the coronavirus has struck again with another release date, this time with Bloober's team upcoming psychological horror game, The Medium. In a Twitter post earlier today, from the Bloober team, they announced that due to current COVID-19 situation, as well as the current slate of game releasing around the original December 10th release date, the team made the decision to push the release date to January 28th, 2021. Let's hope that it doesn't get pushed back any further, like another game, Cyberpunk 2077. I understand COVID. I understand restrictions, but come on, guys. You keep pushing things back. Yes, we want a completed game that has no bugs, but we all know there's going to be those bugs. There's going to be those glitches. But stop teasing us. We need it. We need it. Now, I really want to play the medium, but I will not be buying a new Xbox or PlayStation anytime soon. I am one of those people that are very leery on buying day one stuff because from experience, I know that there are glitches and bugs and much more that would piss me off. And with my luck, and y'all know my luck, I'll have an issue. So I will wait to get me a new Xbox and a new PlayStation. I do have another game coming to PlayStation and Xbox for next month and for the Nintendo Switch in 2021. It's called DARQ, Complete Edition. Yes, DARQ. Now, last month, it was announced that Finnish developer Dreamloop was teaming up with Feardemic to bring Unfold Games, DARQ, to current and next-gen consoles. I'm excited that it's current consoles and next-gen. Today, the teams have announced that DARQ Complete Edition is on track to be released in December of 2020 on the current generation of Xbox and PlayStation consoles, on PC, with the Nintendo Switch, PS5, and Xbox Series X to be receiving their versions next year. Yes, so you'll be able to play this awesome game called DARQ, D-A-R-Q, ahead of time. And if you have a new Xbox or a PlayStation, you'll be able to get the game next year. Now I've got some rumors. Again, rumors, whispers, voices in my head, whatever you want to call them. Konami and Sony supposedly are to reveal a new Silent Hill game at the Game Awards this year. Now, we all know that the Game Awards will be happening sometime in December. And I know many of us are going to have our eyeballs and ears glued. I know I will. So according to Roberto Serrano, a gaming industry business analysis, Konami and Sony are allegedly planning to do a world premiere of a new Silent Hill game at this year's Game Awards on the 10th of December. Yeah. Again, nothing really to back this up or support this claim other than going off of the past rumors involving manga artist Suhiro Mororo and Sony potentially working with team members from Project Siren on a reboot. Then again, Konami did start up a new official Silent Hill Twitter account this past July. I noticed. I'm sure you noticed. This was, of course, after they stirred up the fan base with the tweet about Siren from Silent Hill 2. But really, many of us are just tired of hearsay and rumors. I am, and I know Alias is too, a friend of mine. She is a giant Silent Hill fan. Will Konami finally pull the trigger and bring back Silent Hill for a new console generation? Well, we'll have to wait to the Game Awards next month to find out. And I will know as soon as you know, and we'll discuss it here on New Nightmares. Are you excited for Silent Hill? Let me know down below. Let me know. Now, for those of you that have Xbox or PC and you have Game Pass or the Ultimate Game Pass, we've got a couple of things that are coming to that. Yes, we do. Now, EA Play is coming to Xbox Game Pass for PC on December 15th. Gears Tactic for Android and console, November 9th. Destiny 2 Beyond Light for Android and console, November 10th, which is today. Planet Coaster, the console edition, November 10th. Tetris Effect Connected, November 10th. Final Fantasy Remastered, November 12th. Goner 2 for Android, ID at Xbox, November 12th. Streets of Rogue PC, again on November 12th. Halo Master Chief Collection, Halo 4 on PC, November 17th. I love the Master Chief Collection. I love Halo 4. I enjoy the Halo lore. And that is coming to Game Pass. Now, for your Ultimate Game Pass perks, Disney Plus, you heard this. Disney Plus was announced that an amazing new Ultra perk. Starting yesterday, new users can get a 30-day trial. Obviously, there are restrictions, but a 30-day trial of Disney Plus now with their Xbox Game Pass Ultimate membership. I'm not a huge fan of Disney. I don't hide that. I'm not a big fan of Disney. But if you are a fan of Disney and you want to check out their streaming service, if you are a Game Pass Ultimate holder, you will get this perk. Now, some sad faces, some tears, some upset. Games that are leaving Game Pass here very soon. These games are leaving November 16th. Darksiders 3 for console and PC. Munchkin for console and PC. The Talos Principle, console and PC. Tracks, the train set game for both console and PC. So if you haven't played them, you only have like 6 days left to play those games if you want them. And I hope you guys enjoyed New Nightmares. This is some information that I have gathered throughout the couple of days here from different sources. I used Bloody Disgusting, Dread Central, and many other sources to put together this information, including YouTube. I hope you guys are enjoying this. Now we're getting to my favorite part, which is my slasher picks. Yes, my slasher picks. These are 5 slasher films that I think you need to watch, which are very underrated films. Now, the first one we're going to discuss is Intruder from 1989. There are numerous films called The Intruder and Intruder, but this one is from 1989, and you do have an appearance from the almighty Bruce Campbell. That you do. This film is gory. It's got the slashy, it's got the gore. It really does. It appeases me. It definitely does. It's one of my favorite underrated slashers. The next one is Charlie's Farm. You've heard me discuss this one on numerous Coffee Chat of Horrors and just on Twitch itself. This film came out in 2014, and this brings back the feeling of 1980s slashers with an updated feel and look and awesome kills. There are some awesome kills in this film and a giant twist that you don't see coming. Yes, you can catch this on Tubi TV, and if you're in Canada, this is on Amazon Prime. Intruder, I should have said, is on Shudder. You can also rent it on YouTube. The next one is Motel Hell. Yeah, Motel Hell. Another underrated film that I think you should watch. You can find Motel Hell on Tubi TV and on Shudder, depending on where you live in the world. Everything is in the name. Murder Hotel. It's got the gore. It's got it all. It definitely does. Now, The Prowler from 1981 is another one. The Prowler is a great film, underrated. I can guarantee you the majority watching this have not seen it. You definitely need to check it out. It has everything that would appease the gore whore, the bloodhound, all in one, definitely. And last but not least, Sleepaway Camp, 1983. It is a slow starting film, but oh my, hold on to the rails because this film takes off. Great film. Definitely watch Sleepaway Camp. It's got some awesome stuff in it. Slasher, death to all. Yes, okay, it is in a camp. Where did we see that before? Friday the 13th. But it's a good film. It's got some surprises in it. It's got blood. It's got guts. It has sex. Yes, it has sex. Now, I highly suggest any of these films. You'll be able to watch Sleepaway Camp if you have Shudder. I don't know anywhere else. Possibly on YouTube, you could probably rent and buy this film. That is my top 5 slasher picks that I think you need to see that are underrated. Now, I could have given you all of the Nightmare on Elm Street, Friday the 13th, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, yada, yada, yada. But those are popular mainstream horror. I want to give a little to the lesser of the big boys, if you know what I mean. And thank you so very much for watching New Nightmares. If there's anything that you would like to know, or maybe change or whatever it may be. Let me know down below. Let me know what your favorite underrated slasher is. We all know the mainstream horrors, but let me know something that maybe nobody else has seen or that you feel is underrated down below in the comments. Yes. Now, this Coffee Chat of Horrors happening this Sunday, November 15th. We are having a very special coffee chat on Twitch, and we are doing a charity event for Stack Up organization. Down below will be some more information for you to check out Stack Up, and I hope to see you at 9:30 a.m. Mountain Time over on twitch.tv/Reanimator for a wonderful charity event. Now, again, let's go on with our schmeal. If you liked what you've seen, subscribe. Stab the shit out of that subscribe button. Turn on that notification bell. Flash that like button. Leave us some comments down below and shout it out to the world about Reanimator's new nightmares. I will slash us all later. Have a great day, and bye-bye.